Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to Redacted. It is a action roguelike made by... Action roguelite. I believe there is meta progression in this, but it's made by Striking Distance Studios, the developers of the Callisto Protocol, and I think it's actually set kind of in the same universe. I mean, it is set on Callisto, so I'm quite curious to see where this goes, because I actually haven't played Callisto Protocol yet. I'll get to it at some point, but I should mention also, so made by Striking Distance and published by Krafton, who are both kind enough to reach out and sponsor this video. It's been out for a while now, a couple of weeks. It's been a busy month, and it's 25 bucks at launch, so if you do want to pick it up and play yourselves, just follow the link in the description below. So with that, let's dive into a new save and see how this goes. It's got a really nice comic booky style, which I appreciate. So is this kind of a blue shift situation where I'm just like one of the guards during kind of a horrible zombie outbreak deal?
Look at this guard, trying to outrun an apocalyptic monster mash, and still about a mile away from the last remaining escape pod. Better hurry, pal. There's others who want it just as bad as you. Prisoners.
Die, fleshbags!
A psychotic lunch lady.
Eat this, zombie scum!
And a live loud, die free punker.
I'm Ronnie Fly!
We know. Anyway, let's see how this poor soul does.
So it sounds like this is almost kind of intentionally handled and we're just being watched. Oh, we absolutely are. Okay. Well, I dig the visual style already. That's a very busy environment in a good way. I'm almost getting, no, not really a Mignola aesthetic to it. There's just something about how, like, the environment fades to silhouette with line that I really, really enjoy. I also just love seeing gigantic, like, set pieces like that. Like this giant chain kind of belt thing. Looks really cool, and all the pipes and tubes and stuff. I don't know, this is one of those environments that it's almost a shame that this is an action roguelike, if only because, ow. Okay, so I've got a dash. Oh, I can't hit things. It's almost a shame this is an action roguelike because I actually want to explore this environment in detail and like really observe all the goodies. Okay, so cryo experiments, so Mr. Freeze, cold shootings. Okay, so this is rare. Shooting inflicts chill on nearby enemies, with a chance to inflict frozen, melee attack swing speed, and inflict chill. So this is, okay, this is definitely a little bit more on the Hades side of things, but that's fine. Do we want to go for this? Shooting inflicts chill on enemies. Slows them down. Chill chance, or dash creates a blast device dealing 10 damage and chills enemies. Like, this one is rare. No, I'll give it a shot. Okay, so X while dashing to dash attack. Oh, okay, so we can do a boomerang baton. B to kick. And we can slide. Aim and rotate in a direction. Oh, so it's just automatically. We also have GRP abilities. Press or expend ammo to reload reload my weapon. Alright. Unfortunately, I've already taken 12 damage, so that kind of sucks, but whatever. So my shooting is actually a lot more of like a shotgun. I thought it was going to be like a full pistol or like a singular pistol. Oh no, it definitely is. That's just the aiming arc in which my character will shoot. Okay, credit where credit is due. The ice shot actually works quite well. Increased range attack damage and cause an explosion on impact with a chance to inflict ignite. Dash attack deals increased damage. No, let's go for this. Can I actually do both? Do they not conflict? Because that's the one thing about Hades, is that, like, you have limited slots. So you can either do physical. Let's do physical. Key codes, I'm pretty sure, is like a meta progression thing, and it's fine. Oh, good, we auto reload. Yeah, it looks like they're getting frozen as well. Okay, let's try sliding into an enemy. Oops, well that didn't work. Okay, dash kick hit a couple of times. Seems like pistol's still kind of my best, just because I've got both of my upgrades related to it, and it does a lot of damage. Okay, dash drops a grenade at your starting location, dealing 50 damage and has a chance to explode. Melee attack swing speed by 15%, increased damage and chance to inflict a critical hit, or kick flicks expose. Let's just go for the damage and the crit chance. That seems genuinely pretty good. But yeah, key codes and meta progression. You know what? Yeah, let's go that direction. I don't really have any specific plans here. But yeah, Hades limits you.
Your enemies. Melee hits from behind will do extra damage.
Okay. Hades, you can only equip one thing per slot. Okay, question. Can I... Yeah, I can kind of stand on the other side of the electro vents and kind of zap things. Or at least force them to get zapped as they try and get at me. But yeah, in this one, it looks like there's no slots. You just keep stacking abilities onto one or the other. Okay, 5 key codes, whatever that'll get me. I like healing at some point. Fabricator, that might be upgrades? Not sure. Let's go to the Fabricator. I truly do not know what I'm doing. This is my first run, and I'm just kind of rolling it. I really do like this environment, though. Oh, okay, so Fabricator requires currency. Oops. Well, that's completely worthless to me. So, it had the upgrade look in chevrons, and it might have been, but in reality, it is a shop. Okay, so we want to stay away from the leeches. I'm just going to play this as a twin-stick shooter. I didn't mean to do that. It's definitely not that kind of game. But hey, win in Rome. My next run, I will definitely try going a little harder on the melee. And like, my melee attack is still good. It's just compared to my... Oh, you can kind of swing the leeches. I want to do melee. Oh, leech just exploded itself. All right. What else do we have around here? I like the environmental hazards that they're not actually just there to mess me up. I guess you could kind of use them against enemies in Hades as well. Experiment booster or cryo. You know, I'm going to go for cryo, seeing as we already have a cryo upgrade. We might as well push that. I'm curious about the experiment booster, what that would get me.
Kill that thing.
Is that a snail? I have no idea. Okay, so that just sets him on fire. Oh, works. What's that? Oh. Okay. But yeah, you can actually use a fair bit of the environment to your advantage, rather than let's just stay away from whatever that thing is. I don't know if it explodes. No, it doesn't look like it. Yeah, I like the kick. I wish it was maybe a little bit more concussive. Well, I don't know. No, it's fine. I guess the one thing I should try doing is backstabbing more, because you can dash through an enemy and backstab them. Okay. I don't know. I'm just playing everything by ear. I mean, luckily this guy just seems kind of non-functional. Okay, dash creates a blast of ice, dash attack does increase damage, creates a wave of ice, or kick an enemy, instantly freeze them. When unfrozen, they deal damage around them. I think we're gonna just go for the dash.
I hope you know how to use that thing.
Yeah, that should be good. Money or fire? I don't know. I'm just gonna keep going for as many abilities as I can stack. And we'll just see what we get. Okay, there's definitely a lot more enemies. Oops. Let's just not be there. I've got a gun. I might as well kind of keep distant. I kind of hit that. Yeah, we're good. Okay, this combat system doesn't quite have the same flow, but it's got a lot of options. The dash slide kick feels really good. And I can see myself using that in a lot of ways. Dash attack deals increased damage and creates a fiery eruption. Can I do both of these?
That's a spicy meatball.
I can. Okay. I'm gonna go for security IDs. Like, I could go for the money, but first run in any one of these games... Like, first run in any one of these games is hosed to begin with. Like, you do not win your first run on a roguelike. Especially, like, more roguelike, or roguelite coded. I'm just gonna be over here. Well... There we go. Yeah, the more roguelites coded a roguelike is, the less likely you're going to win on your first run, so it's kind of easier to just accept them as a write-off and just see where it goes. I want to go here, but it looks like we're going for the fabricator whether we like it or not. It's unfortunate. I probably should go for a little bit of money. Because, yeah, I can't afford anything. So, these are just regular stat boosts. Okay, they are actually good, though. Magazine increased by 4. Attack speed increased by 20%. Gain 5 key codes. Okay, so I can't really afford much of anything here. I guess I'll buy the key codes because... presumably meta progression. And boss fight. Nice to know that they actually do put a boss fight before... or a shop right before a boss fight. Ew. Funny thing is, this might actually be... whoop. One of the better advertisements I can think of for the Callisto Protocol. Like, I did want to play it when it came out. I'm a busy guy. Okay, stay away from those. I mean, if I can beat the first boss, I'm gonna call that a win. Okay, rip that. Whoop. I don't know how to not do that. Ow. Alright. I think that's good enough. Yeah, if I can beat this guy, I will be a happy camper. Please do a charge at me. Hopefully there's a gun with a little bit more range as well. Oh, damn, he did get me. Yeah. I think part of it is, dude doesn't really have a whole lot of openings. You know, it's really just that for the one critical hit. Whoop. I was hoping I could kill that one guy. At least dashing makes me invulnerable. There we go. Dude's got some really good turning radius, which I'm not a fan of. I'm not gonna mess with those shock waves. I like my gun, but it's too slow here.
At least he died doing what he never loved.
Yeah, like I said, first run's a write-off. Let's see what I can actually use this on. Okay, power on other terminals. I think this is just lore. So new weapon, new suit, new terminal. How do I power on anything else? Here? Okay, so we get a key code, and we get our contraband. Oh no, we just get more. So we can get... Riot response terminal. Oh, so we're not playing as any of those other characters. So we could get a powerful shotgun with a wide spread. 3-shot rifle with pinpoint accuracy. I think a lot of these get kind of expensive. Cattle prod. Electrify with long-reaching jabs. Can I afford... Unlocks after first escape?
I've always said, a shotgun wins the argument real quick.
Okay, so let's do shotgun and cattle prod this time around. Crisis management terminal. Okay, so this is meta progression. See your stats, if you equip skills. So I can only equip so many. It looks like a lot of these get more expensive. I only have 40. So increase health to 60 from 50? 50. Additional GRP batteries. Oh, I should actually use those. Less damage from hazards. Extra starting money. Deal increased damage at full health. Hazards do more damage to enemies. Impact of GRP. Movement speed from dash sliding. I think I might actually just grab both of those. Can't afford any more, but that's okay. And gear locker. Yeah, these are too expensive. So, standard uniform, increased movement speed, 200 credits at the start of a run, maximum GRP, max health, less damage from convict cage. Well, in convict cage match. Interesting. Oh, and they have their own upgrades as well? Yeah, so we can actually make them better. Alright. Oh, so the GRP is the glove-looking symbol.
Survivor in this hellhole. Who knows who you're going to find out there?
Okay, now where do I go? It's actually kind of a big base-looking thing. Performance Review Center.
Guard to make it here. Maybe you could learn from the mistakes of those who came before.
Okay, so we can also spend this stuff to between biomes sell experiments you've collected for credits. Okay, so that just lets me get rid of abilities, and a lot of other things are offline. I'm just gonna continue on, and we'll just see where this goes. Avoid damage more, I think, is the big one. And I think, I don't know, like the problem is I wasn't able to use my gun because it was kind of short range and the boss was kind of far away from me. Maybe maybe I go for like a more of a cattle prod melee build this time. Okay. We got lightning. Dash damages enemies, has a chance to inflict shock. Shooting has a chance to inflict shock on nearby enemies. Range attack, rate of fire, and chance to inflict shock. 8 seconds attacks chain to nearby shock targets, dealing 35 damage. That is good. I don't know. I'll get at least one dash upgrade, but I really should focus on either my gun or my melee. I mean, I guess I could mess around with going for like a big shock build. And yeah, I should use the backstab way more often. It looks like dashing through an enemy does micro stun them. But, oh, that didn't work. Okay, dash deals 25 damage to enemies and has a chance to inflict expose. Does replace high tension wire. Ranged attack crit chance, or shooting has a chance to inflict expose. Extra damage, or extra chance to take critical damage. Kind of tacky to replace the thing I just had. Let's go for the credits. Let's see if we can actually go for a stronger, like, more winning run. As opposed to going for meta progression. Did I actually take damage from that? I did. Beans. I'm just gonna be here. Shotgun conveniently puts me in a position of being able to just kind of lock them here in Trapland. Ooh. I appreciate the fact that I can actually see when that's charging. Okay, get the money. So contraband, security IDs. Contraband is like actual meta progression. Well, no, I guess security IDs are as well. There we go. I'm just gonna let everything burn. I don't know if replacing my dash was really worth it there. None of the other alternatives were particularly amazing either. There we go. I'll have to try a melee run.
Contrabands to the crisis management terminal.
I think I'm gonna skip the shop, seeing as we know we get a shop right before the end. Though the one right before the end might not give me healing, but I think it's fine. Hopefully there's meta progression that increases the rarity of upgrades. That's always kind of the big one for me. Is that I want the rarest abilities I can possibly snag. Okay, that didn't hit me. That's good. It looks like I got my ability back. I'm curious what determines Let's see. I'm curious what determines when I get my powers back. And I do not know what to do about those. Increase range attack critical chance. Shooting has a chance to inflict expose on enemies. I'm curious about area of effect increase. Or melee swing speed by 15%. Increase damage and chance to inflict a critical hit. So... critical hit chance, critical hit chance and damage. Or I could just go for melee. I'm just going to go for come out fighting. Health booster or whatever this is. This might be that cage match that I was talking about earlier.
That's gonna leave a mark.
Okay, they're homing. That's fun. I was not expecting these guys to be as tough. Damn. Yeah, this must be like a later enemy type. Okay. Yeah, I can kind of hang... behind the environment. We might need some actual healing. I was not expecting this to be quite as punchy. But hey, here we are. At least I can stun lock those guys, and let's see if it gives me a goodie.
Thought you were done for. Keep going.
So we could go ice, or we could go for an experiment booster. Let's see what the experiment booster gets me. I'm just trying to see everything before this video is done. Even if I don't make it too far. Alright, let's just leave him with that. Hang out here. Oh, that didn't work. Ow. Dash right into their midst. Okay, stay away from the leeches. Because I don't have that much health. Alright, what do we get? Dash does more damage. Or melee attack damage. Let's go for the melee attack damage. The expose bonus would be nice. I'm gonna go health booster. We don't want to sink this run. Okay, stay away from that. Let everything burn. Just let him have a party. Because there's a lot of fire. Okay, and then I think I'm actually just gonna go over here. Because, yeah, we've got, like, 2 leeches that I can kind of ignore. And then we can just have these guys hang out in the big trap zone. Hell yeah.
No hits.
I don't know, something fun about trapping enemies there. Trapping them, I mean, I guess it is trapping enemies there, but locking them down right in the middle of a crusher trap. Very orcs must die in a good way. So, gain contraband, gain attack speed, refill health by 30%. That's tough. I think we're going to go for the meta progression. The extra swing speed would be nice. And does kind of reinforce the idea that, hey, melee is actually really good and I should use it more. Oh, this is my previous body. Okay. Mess with that. Get him right there. I want to hit him with exposed if I can. Okay. Damn. There's the answer. I was wondering how to specifically hit this guy more often. Ow. There we go. So he actually has a lot of weak points. It's just, you gotta get him in the actual weak point. Or during the moment. There we go. Oh, he's doing a second one. Ow. Did I get him? I got him.
You killed it? I'm almost impressed.
Hopefully I get to heal. Maybe I don't. That's my previous body. Last corpse. Oh!
Bad.
I was not expecting my previous corpse to be just as dangerous. So do I get to, like, retrieve my abilities off of that? Because that's interesting.
Back already. Well, you'll get the hang of it. You can call me Mr. Green, and it's my job to clean up messes. As you've just seen, there's a massive outbreak here at Black Iron Prison, and everybody's fighting for that one escape pod.
Oh, I see. We go up this direction. Okay, that's just telling me where I can go, what I can do. So I got 20 of these. Not enough to get anything else. Because, yeah, better gun, I think, is going to be the big one. Locked. Ah. So, recharge an additional GRP battery when entering a room. Health drops to 0. Restore a portion of your max life. Recoup additional health at the end of every encounter. Damage is increased for the first 10 seconds of each room. Dash in an additional time. Ooh. Small chance to avoid incoming attacks. Instantly kill enemies at low health. Small amount of credits when you're hit by an enemy. And bosses now drop money when killed. Eh. Yeah, less damage from hazards. Additional GRP. Extra credits is no good. Extra damage when you launch an enemy into a wall. I think I'm just going to go for the basic max health. Let's see, and I don't have anything else. So let's just give that another shot. So what do I do differently this time around? Hard to say. Having 2 dashes is going to be pivotal, but saving up for that is going to be a little tougher. I think the big one is just trying to avoid taking as much damage as I possibly can. Okay. Ooh, weapon schematics. Lie down. Charge attacks is replaced with a dashing strike. 100 damage to all enemies in your path. Riot gun deals extra damage, but max ammo is reduced by 50%. Or riot gun rounds inflict stagger on enemies hit. My only issue with stagger is I don't... So this is the hammer to some degree. I don't know if this works against bosses. The extra damage is kind of tempting. Let's see, but I'm not really doing the charge attack. So the question is, do we want to do extra damage but lower ammo, or do I want to go for stagger? I think I'm going to go for the stagger. See if we can just lock things down really hard. Oh, that is actually very good. Question. I don't know. Like, I know it's kind of nothing, but I love being able to just yeet enemies out of the environment. Okay, range attack. Increase range attack damage, chance to inflict chill. Sure. We're really gonna lock them down. Do we get money? Do we get contraband? You know, if I want that extra dash, I do need contraband. I think this is one small complaint I do have with this formula. It's a minor one, but it's one of those where, like, I don't like having the rooms have, like, meta progression in them. And this is kind of universal.
Kills, not damage, bruh.
Okay, there we go. I don't like being forced to choose between mid-run power-ups or long-term gain. You know, that works in some games, but I find more often than not I'm kind of in this, like, weird position of, like, what I really need is contraband to actually be able to win runs better.
Credits. Use them or lose them.
But it's like stealing from my present to give to my future, and that's really hard to justify whenever I'm playing one of these, and especially if like I'm recording a video or something, it doesn't quite have the same appeal. There we go. And, like, it's not really much of a problem. All I have to do is just not do it, and just do other things, go to other rooms. Ooh. Shooting has a chance to inflict exposed on enemies. Melee swing speed by 15% and extra melee damage. Dash does a bomb. The bomb is actually kind of tempting, but... Drops a grenade. I'm still gonna go for this one. The exposed chance.
I didn't know you were into antique collecting.
Okay, no reason to go to the fabricator. We're gonna get another one of those anyway. Yeah, personally, I'm a big fan when they actually mix the two together. Do I want to go for physical and contraband, or do I want to go for... Ow. I did take some damage on that. We might want to go for the health, though. The one problem is the rate of fire on the shotgun is kind of abysmal. Okay, here we go. This is where I want to be. Yeah, because what I'd like to do is get this thing a little bit of rate of fire, but I haven't seen that as an option yet. Okay. Do I want to fight the dudes? No, let's go for the health booster, because not only does that heal me up a little bit, it also gives me some max health. And that just seems good. Yeah, the shotgun is just very slow. Maybe I should have gone for the shotgun damage. You know, just really lean in on big hits. Okay, then there's this horror. But I can kind of just melt it. Okay, there's two more enemies. I do really appreciate being shown exactly where my enemies are going to be, even from far away. There we go. There's more of you. Whoop. Wasn't expecting that. Oh, well, he already dead. Get him with the backstab. Yeah, once their armor is gone, it's not a problem. Oh, so the health booster is just a max health increase. It doesn't heal you at all. Oh, okay, that works. There are merits to being beefy. Here, let's just stunlock that guy. If it doesn't have armor, he can't stop me. It's the guys with the yellow bars that... Oh, do I need to worry about that slime? Maybe. I haven't actually checked to see if it does any damage to me. And I kind of don't want to. I'm trying to think of games like that. Like, I've definitely done this before where I'm playing a game and there will be something that looks vaguely dangerous and I just avoid it like the plague, even if it's fine. I swear there's like a really good example of it, but I haven't run into it in a while and it's bugging me now. Oh well, boop. Lucked out on that one. Hopefully there's some level of like gun kata in this game. It would be kind of cool to like do a triple hit. Oh, what is my charge? Oh, that is my charge. Okay, melee attack and chance to inflict shock. Dash drops pulsating lightning rods.
Now you're
I'm actually going to go for that. Okay, so we could go for money. Or we could go for keys. I do need keys if I want to get a new weapon. The reason why I went with the lightning rods is I'm not a big fan of the shock status effect. The boss is by and far the hardest part of this game so far. And so, having anything that can passively damage it while I'm not really there seems useful. Whereas shock literally doesn't do anything to the boss. Unless I have, like, another enemy directly next to them. Okay. Hoping I could blast it off, but it's fine. 5 key codes, and Fabricator is the only option. That's fine. We're doing okay this round. I'm mastering the tempo and the enemy patterns. Kick pushes enemies back. Wow. Okay. 400% further. Actually, never mind. We're going for that. That just sounds fun. I don't think I can kick the boss, but I'm going to have to try. Hopefully there's more than one boss at some point. Well, the question is, okay. Mess him up with that. Ow. Get him with the frost. It doesn't seem like the frost, unfortunately. Yeah, it doesn't seem like the frost will unfortunately slow him down much. But that's okay. Shame the shock waves. Yeah, shame the shock waves don't clear the minions. Okay, it's doing a jump. Yeah, I just didn't want too many of those guys shooting at me. Could get him with that. Then he does the jump. Alright. Doing a couple of jumps. Alright. There that goes. Didn't work. Yeah, unfortunately, he gets much more aggressive at the end. Got him.
That was berserk.
So do we want to fight the clone of myself? Or the prior iteration of myself? That's tough. I'm at half health. I think I leave it alone. Like, whatever I get for it, it doesn't make up for the fact that it's tough.
You're the first guard to make it out of the cell block. But I'm still gonna prep a fresh body bag. What size are you? Double XL?
Dude's just kind of mean. I wonder if we ever get an explanation for... Oh.
Maybe this guard's not as inept as the others.
Sludge tunnel. Oh. Offline. So you could actually switch some things here. That's interesting. Was not expecting that. Well, we get an equipment booster. And new enemy types. Yeah, I'd like to probably get some upgrades that boost my melee. Let's see, dodges melee. Dodges a lot of stuff. Okay, come back, speed boy. There we go. Okay, shooting has a chance to inflict expose, dash drops lightning rods, or just range attack damage. Go for that. So we can go for more energy. Do we have another? No, we don't have any other routes here. I'm really hoping I'd heal after the boss so we can get security code credits or more energy. I'm gonna go for the credits, though we should probably start going for meta progression. There's no way I'm surviving this. The hell is that thing? I don't know, but I don't like it. It's glooby. Okay, and there's a big tentacle there. I'll have to see if there's any kick upgrades that increases the... that increases how many things I can kick at once.
No time for pats on the back. Keep moving.
Okay. GRP range, chance to inflict shock. Charge attack or melee attack range, chance to inflict shock. I'll go for struck a nerve. I don't use it enough. Contraband. Do I actually want to go for security ops? See if I can unlock something new in that regard. Sure.
These grunts spent a little too much time in Liz's chow line.
Okay, let's just leave him with whatever that is. Pretty sure it was the tentacle that hit me earlier. There we go. I wonder if we also get any of those other characters. Oh no, they're probably like mid-bosses or something that show up. Ow. Away from that. So this thing just spawns more of the leeches. Is there another one? No. Alright, let's unlock this guy into oblivion. Because yeah, as soon as they've got red health only, I can just beat them into a corner and nothing will stop me from that. Oh right, really got to use that GRP though.
They're lethal.
Okay, avoid that. Dashers. Oh, I see. It effectively alternates between two different modes. It either blocks range or blocks melee. Guess I didn't kill him. I'm back here, sir. Thank you. Okay, charge attack deals increased damage. Kick causes you to deal increased melee damage for a short time. Dash attack deals increased damage, creates a fiery eruption. Sure. Does mean I've got to use the dash attack a little bit more, but it's good. Okay, fabricator, credits, or health. I'm just going to make my way out of this by having a boatload of HP, maybe. Okay, get rid of the bots. Dodges melee. Dodges melee, you say? I'm holding out for an upgrade that maybe gives me a boost to my melee damage. Unfortunately, I have not found anything that fits that bill yet. Is there an enemy left? Oh, there's a tentacle left. Yeah, because I can't go through here. Oh, there's a whole area. What? There's verticality. That's different. I'm not used to the verticality, but I don't hate it. Okay. Watch out for this guy. That's another one of my GRPs, but that's okay. I just gotta get... There we go. Okay, do we want credits, key codes, or there might be other stuff up here? No door? No door. Is it really only credits and key codes? Dang. Because I was really hoping I could get a booster for my melee finally. Let's go for credits. We're probably going to want to spend it at the upcoming shop.
They may wear the uniform, but the similarities end there.
Ow. Okay. One credit where credit is due. The enemies aren't that much tougher in this region. I was worried that it was going to be... kind of overwhelming reaching new zones. Some of these games have like extensive meta progression requirements of like, oh, bye. Toro! I think I avoided the damage there. I certainly hope I did. That was satisfying. We'll probably go for the physical bonus just because. I wish there was like a way of getting some extra health here. You know, just like a random burger on the ground. On the plus side, the shotgun with the knockback does actually stun even the big guys. If I can actually break... Yeah, here we go. Okay, so these guys are just going to keep running around endlessly. I might be able to kill him. I can probably kill him, but it seems like the most practical thing to do is actually just break any and all destructible railings I can possibly find. And just let them kill themselves. Okay. I don't know if that hurt me. No, it seems like it just confuses you. I mean, works out. Melee swing speed, kick inflicts expose when you're hit. I guess I've got to go with come out fighting. Okay, combustion, schematic, or energy. Schematic is good, modifies my abilities. Yeah, let's go for it. I think it's just some nice spice. Okay. I'm gonna run around for a hot second. There we go, there's one. Alright, destroy the robot before it can hit me. Just blast that guy into oblivion. We're good. I think going for that extra physical damage was the right call. I swear those guys are weirdly good. Okay, dodges melee. Doesn't stop me. I did take damage from that.
Nice.
Blocks ranged. Stay away from it. So many of them. I'm doing a pretty good job of avoiding most things here. Get rid of that. Because, yeah, I've got the fire dash strike, which seems to do a fair bit of damage. Combo finisher. Now, riot gun. Spread is delayed. Increasing damage mid to long range. Kettle prod attacks are slower, but do more damage with every swing. Riot gun spread is delayed, dealing increased damage mid to long. Decreasing damage at close range. I'm gonna go with that. Logic is... don't have much. Mostly thinking it doesn't slow down my dash attack. So range attacks have a chance to not consume ammo. Let's just go for the health. Should be a boss fight. Let's see what we're up against. T2. It's the blob. Not blob. Okay. Yeah, so that's where the tentacles have been coming from. Whoops. Avoid that. At least it's pretty good at telegraphing exactly where it's going to attack. Ow. Or... Geesh. Pretty good at it. It's actually really generous with its attacks, which I am appreciating greatly. I wonder if I can kill these things. Get rid of those tentacles. And fortunately, I think killing the wall traps is kind of a fool's venture. Maybe? Maybe not, actually. Ow. There we go. That clears out a number of them. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it is a fool's venture. There's just so many.
You look like you could use a doctor.
Yeah, no kidding. Ow, dodged right into that one. Okay, it's not doing like a spin or anything. Oh, it's doing that. Luckily, it's not impossible to avoid. Ow. Oh, well, this is a bad place to be. Yeah, I think my big issue is just never got the melee upgrades I wanted. We got too many upgrades that were for the shotgun, but the shotgun just didn't quite have enough oomph. It feels like a lot of the ranged abilities might be kind of noob traps, at least until you get things going. Okay, well, we can at least unlock something new. Can I not? I can get this guy, increased movement speed.
Sleep purchase. That suit's built for speed. I approve.
Okay, clear 24 rooms with the suit to unlock chance to dodge. I mean, that's good. Assault rifle? Sure.
That assault rifle will come in handy sooner than you think.
Okay, and unfortunately double dash is 150, so not going to be able to pull that off. Yeah, I could upgrade padded vest. I think I will, and that's all I spend. This is probably going to be my last run. Really, the range on that is still short. Huh. I guess it's so you can't snipe things. So yeah, I'm going to try and go for a heavy melee run, finally. I keep gravitating towards gun, mostly due to the rarity of the upgrades that we're getting, but... I mean... Sometimes when life gives you lemons, you have to say, nah, I don't want lemonade. And then you make meringue pie. Ooh. Gravity experiments. Dash creates a wave of force that pushes away enemies from your location. Shooting has a chance to inflict weighted on enemies, or melee attack swing speed by 30%, increase damage, and has a chance to inflict weighted. Yes. I don't know if any of those were rare, but... we're just gonna go all melee all the time. Okay, the charge attack's pretty satisfying. Let's see. Oh, replaces hit machine. Let's just do range, crit chance, and damage. Let's go shock. Yeah, so there are specific slots. You can't just keep jamming things on. Oh. It's a guy.
I heard there might be other survivors. Just my luck. It's a dirtbag guard. That escape pod is mine. If you try to follow me, I will end you. That is, if the monsters don't end you first.
That's interesting.
Is this your new strategy? Befriend the zombies' punches?
Okay, digging the assault rifle. Ow. Damage on it is good. Damage on it is very good.
That fella liked you very much. Keep an eye on him. All roads lead to that escape pod.
Okay, race to the escape pod. Dash drops lightning rods. Shooting shock. I mean, yeah, sulfury wounds. Do we follow him? Nah, we go contraband. The race to the escape pod is interesting. Rival menu. Enter code. Okay, choose a rival. This one. Start entering combo to begin attack. Better than no damage. Stop for 15 seconds.
A cloning device installed on the vending machine? Who could have done this?
That's interesting. I like the idea of it.
Even in pain, I am formidable.
I'm not expecting to win, though, is the main thing. I'm on fire. I was just cruising, waiting for enemies to show up. Okay, get the contraband. I don't know, key codes. I'm curious what happens after you've maxed key codes.
Around.
Okay, prison riot, whatever that means.
If you're winning the race, you're less likely to get attacked.
Alright, let's take these out. The reload speed on that gun is kind of slow. But is what it is. Go for the credits. At least this character is reasonably quick, but I'm taking a lot more damage than I meant to just because. I don't know.
I make bigger lead.
Alright. It's still recharging, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I wonder if he dies automatically. Or if he wins automatically. I mean, I'm assuming he wins automatically. There's no way that he's just going to randomly die. Charge attack does bonus shred damage. Does bonus damage and shreds on hit. That's an interesting one. Nope. And I can attack rival. Okay, barrel blast better than no damage. Oh, he does actually take damage. Hey. Attack rival. A-Y-A-Y? A-Y? Okay, something happened. I wasn't taking my inputs, and I was also getting hit, which is not great. I mean, I guess I only took 5 damage. More than 5 damage. Well, on the plus side, I do a boatload of damage.
Fill the rival's charge bar by clearing rooms. The quicker, the better.
Remember, bro, ad-free HUD is more expensive.
Okay. That's rough. Okay, I've got to get rid of this thing. Damn it.
I love this upgrade.
At least the enemies feel weaker. This is interesting. It definitely raises the stakes in a, like, you really need to deal with this quick. Because if you don't, you're in trouble. Okay, got it. Get some contraband. Schematic? Absolutely schematic. Okay, so that's what those things do. Ow. Let's go for the shred. Whatever shred does.
Listen up, dead or alive. I don't care. This turf belongs to me.
There we go. Yeah, that charge attack does mega damage. I guess part of it is probably because we're mixing two together. Combo finisher, reload speed increased, or slower rate of fire. Ooh. I think I'm going to go for black and blue. Alright, we're going through this. Yeah, no way are we going to win. He's already in the second biome. I've still got a whole boss fight to get through. Let's see, crit chance increased? Nah. I guess I could go for the crit chance increased on that just because why not? Not that I've invested into it. Again, still the same boss. Okay. Yeah, I guess I should probably... Ow. Probably try and get this guy away from corners more often. Because that might actually make this phase much, much easier. I don't know if I took damage from it. Ow. Did take damage from that. Okay. Mess that up. Okay, you're not dead yet. But neither am I. There we go. Okay, and I don't have a corpse in the area. How does the... How much further ahead is the dude? Like a whole half a biome. I can't even imagine. Oh, I guess I had a means of slowing him down.
Your way through somehow. But let's not fool ourselves. You're marked for death.
Okay. Oh, I see. B. There we go. Not that any of it matters. Yeah, I forgot with the rival you have to actually pick a... Like, pick which one. Which implies that eventually I'm gonna have to actually, like, be up against 3 of these people simultaneously, which is terrifying.
You thought the Berserker was tough? Wait until you get a load of the nasty bits in this area.
Like, oof. Now, I'll probably go for this slow, unless I can somehow kill him, but I kind of doubt it.
I'm bulletproof.
At least going for the hard melee damage seems to have worked. There we go.
I work quick and clean.
Dash attack creates a wave of lightning. Credits that or physical. I don't know. I mean, I guess I should go for meta progression. I'm kind of toast, and I know that. So I wonder if, now that I've beaten the first boss, I'm always going to have rivals. Might be a case. GRP has increased range. Combo finisher has increased knockback. Nah. Okay, attack a rifle. Probably just stun him again. It seems like I can actually... I should just be doing the lock him down thing. Because I'm definitely picking up the pace. Oh, you can destroy physical projectiles.
Yes, I will take a larger magazine. Many thanks, vending machine.
You're close now.
Okay.
This should be a hell of a fight.
Oh, we've caught up with him. Okay, that's probably gonna kill me. I don't have that much health.
Time to put you in a hole.
Well, that's okay.
Lockdown initiated. Doors are secured.
Music's kind of fun.
You shouldn't have done that, tiny man guard.
Okay.
Looks like
Yeah,
my
it killed me.
overrunner on
I thought
escapes
I'd
just went
stunned him or
belly up.
something for a hot second. I thought that's what the blue bar was. And went for the gold and did not make it.
Deactivated.
That's okay.
Doors are unlocked.
It's interesting. And
Getting ready for another run, huh? Let's see if you make it past the vending machines without croaking.
let's see. So what can I unlock? Yeah, so we've still got more of those we got to get. This guy has no upgrades. I don't think I can do anything there. Definitely can't do anything there. And, well, I could keep investing. I don't know. Oh, that's movement speed from dash sliding. Oh. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Health per room 1. Ouch. I don't know. There's only so much I can do. I guess we can buy another perk slot. What I really want is double dash, and I wouldn't have been able to afford it even if I hadn't spent that 50 previously. Being able to dash twice is just going to be incredibly helpful against that first boss. So, I guess small feedback. Ooh, right, this stuff.
Prison remote security measures might be useful against infected prisoners or whatever else is out there.
Okay, so we can. Ooh.
You can't
I can
buy
get the
talent, brother. Sorry.
gravity restraint projector. Stop for 30 seconds instead. That's useful. Yeah, what else can I get? Terminal power supply. Between biome cell experiments you've collected for credits. Exchange between currencies to buy what you need. Fabricators between biomes. So there actually is a lot of stuff. First aid stations.
You can track info on your rivals here.
Okay, yeah, there's a lot. They put a lot of thought into this. I think the only real holdback on this one is mostly just that it maybe does follow the Hades formula a little bit too much. I wish some of the upgrades weren't just like
How far will you make it? Farther than the last officer, I hope.
bit of damage and a status effect. Previously, when I was like stacking the dashes, I was really hoping you could actually stack 2 of them. Maybe I actually could have, and I just didn't even notice. But the text for like replaces X, I could have just glossed over it. But I actually kind of wish you just didn't replace things, so you could just really stack more. You maybe just didn't. You'd get diminishing returns, so you could stack fire and ice on an ability, but you would only get the damage bonus from whatever the stronger one is. So you could actually go for like a weird freeze flame melee build that slows enemies down and burns them. Unfortunately, a lot of the status effects also just don't work against bosses, which I think is a bit of an issue. It's not a huge one, but it's one of those where it's just kind of like, if an ability doesn't work against a boss, it kind of becomes subpar because the boss is the hardest and most dangerous part of the game. And so anything that does not specifically fit that the build, does not fit defeating the boss, or does not aid in doing so, ends up being kind of tertiary, secondary, and so that was kind of the problem I was running into with the gun. Guns are great against the regular enemies, but against the bosses is a little tougher. They just don't quite have the, I don't want to say the beef. Oh, here's a question. Okay, so you have to, wait, hold up. Interesting. So you can interrupt your reload, and it'll finish reloading as soon as you're done attacking. That's kind of fun. But yeah, it feels like there's a very high skill cap for this game. There's a lot of different toys to play around with. I like the combo effects. I like the fact that melee and range are both fairly viable, and like once you get used to it, I'm sure you can even shoot the boss. I mean, shooting the boss is doable. It just didn't feel like it was killing it fast enough. But maybe slow. Well, no, I'd say slow and steady wins the race, but you can't do that because the enemies are going to outpace you. It also feels like there's just a ton of stuff to grind up in here because we have all these different locations. Oh, that's comics? You might actually be able to read about the characters. And then we also have whatever this is. Like I'm seeing 2 skulls for some reason. Convict cage match, sludge tunnel. Oh, convict cage match is the first zone, so reducing the damage you take in that area just means you take less damage early. Okay. Well, anyway, I think before I go, oops, didn't mean to do that. Before I go, I do want to say a very quick thank you to Striking Distance Studios and Krafton for sponsoring this video. It's an interesting roguelike, and like I said, the skill cap is nice and high, which means you can do quite a lot with it. But for me and my casual butt, it's going to kick my rear more often than not. But biggest highlight remains, I love the environmental art for this game. It looks so good. I would play more games in this style, and yeah, I should give Callisto Protocol a shot. But frankly, I would love to see whatever they make next use this style instead. I think it's just much more graphic and satisfying. It's striking and iconic in its own way, as opposed to like super realistic. Other thing I should mention before I go is that Redacted is available now on Steam, Xbox, and PlayStation. I didn't actually get the consoles in the beginning of the video, but yeah, it's out on each of those and it's 25 bucks, which I think is a fair price for how big this game is and the production value they put into it. It's definitely a beefy roguelike, lots of meta progression, very hard, and it's going to take a long time to beat, but that, I don't know. Sometimes really struggling and pushing to win. Roguelikes are modern arcade games for me, and so it's kind of one of those where, like, yeah, having the really, like, beefy, challenging ones is actually very satisfying in its own way. Because a lot of games are just kind of one and done, and that's it. And this one feels like it offers quite a lot. And I've only scratched the surface. I don't even know if there's more stations than this. Hopefully there are. But for now, at least, if you like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like. It helps more than you know. And if you want to see more rad new games every single day, then hit subscribe because I got tons to check out and show off. But for now, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time.